How y'all doing? It's your boy Bazz. Y'all tuned into another episode of Ian's podcast. Man, during this whole quarantine, man, we've been trying to do our part to try to make sure we highlight some of these community resources that's out here. We understand that everybody is in a time of need, especially during this during this coronavirus pandemic, this COVID-19, especially with the government shut down. We're seeing a lot of shortages, a lot of people getting laid off. Man, it's just help is needed, man. But as we had said in the previous episode before, there's a community organizations that's out there helping feed the community. And two of those organizations in particular, El Maun and Master North, is back at it again. But last time I checked in with them, they had over 4,000 meals served. I'm not gonna lie to you, that is a lot, especially when you're talking about, just putting yourself out there, really being behind the community, trying to help feed the community, serve the community. Man, they're getting them numbers up there. I'm understanding they ain't McDonald's over 1 billion served, but when you're talking about impacting ground zero, your community where you at, think about 4,000 individuals. All those 4,000 individuals, they didn't put food into their hands. So going more into that, as y'all see, we're on national website. Man, we got it pulled up. Ramadan 2020 is coming up, and as you all know, these organizations are a part of that Islamic faith, and they practice that Islamic faith. Master North is also a mosque, so that means it's a place of worship. So going into this other program that they are often offering, the Iftar Curbside Pickup for the 2020 Ramadan. As y'all know, them being a nonprofit, sign up with no cost. Delivery may be available. I repeat, delivery may be available due to what your circumstance may be. So as y'all, I don't know if y'all have been following them on social media, things of that nature. They've been meal prepping Monday through Friday. Yes, Monday through Friday, they've been getting to it. If it's from getting the orders in, from making the meals to packaging the meals, they've been on it. And because of this is why they need for y'all to pre-register. And this is why we're utilizing our platform to help get this message out there. We need for y'all to, pre-register so that they can know the amount of resources that they will need to obtain, in order to fulfill, service in the community. The more, the more information, the more individuals that sign up, the more they get a better understanding of what they're working with. But also, too, there's limited spots available. So you will want to make sure that you make that list, put your pride to the side. Not saying that some of y'all are being prideful, but I understand certain situations you might be looking like I'm good, or my situation might be all right. I might got a couple of dollars in my pocket because of the stimulus check or something like that. But you may stay in a household where where there's you may stay in a household where you got your little sisters, your mom and other things like that there, and they need some help too. So make sure you get this information to them, or you may know a family or something like that may need this help. Make sure you get this information to them and let them know during the month of Ramadan that this program is available to them, and they can sign up with no cost. And I repeat that, no cost. Now, kind of going more in depth into it, you'll see on the website after you click the button, after going into the description of the website, you click the button, it takes you to a Google form, which looking at it, it seems real simple, seems real, real straightforward. And they kind of give a brief description, let you know why they're doing what they're doing. They plan to do their part to making sure that families are able to break their fast during the month of Ramadan together. You feel me? So they want to help feed the family, feed the families that are out there. Currently, the plan is to have families sign up, and they will contact you to confirm the family size and pickup time. Make sure your contact information is complete. Delivery may be available as well, depending on your situation. Please fill out the form completely. You will receive a confirmation and a submission and placement on the list. Now, this process seems very simple, just based off of the description that they were telling us, that, send in your information, you get your confirmation, then they will follow up to confirm your family size and pickup time. Now let's kind of go more in depth into what the actual form look like, because we know sometimes that is the discouraging part for some individuals. They be like, man, it's either they asking for too much information or the process seems too long, and it's like, man, you know, you ain't really trying to follow through. So let's look at what their process is like, man. So, we're going more in depth and looking at it. It's a real simple form. They're asking for, but your basic information, email address, name, street address. Then they want to go on more into, the household, how many people stay in your household, how many of them are children under the age of 18, how many of them are adults above the age of 18, 19 to 64, then how many of them are senior citizens, 65 and up, then how many are disabled. And then this is the kicker. I know some of my some of those individuals that got special diets, or some of those individuals that just live that green vegan lifestyle. They have accommodations for you, offering vegan options for those who choose, and then they also have meat options for those who choose. So that, just going back into it, it's a real simple form. Just going back over, it's a real simple form. They're not going too far in depth, not going like asking for too much of your private information, anything like that. They really just want to get an understanding of who are they serving, and how many people are they serving. Just and long story short, and like what should they serve as far as meal choice. Are you a vegan or do you like meat? So kind of going back into this whole opportunity too, it's like I just always want to say thanks to those that are always doing their part, especially during these times, because they basically making sure that people like me and you can stay in a not necessarily a comfortable position, but stay in a good position, and making sure our families are taken care of. And these are family, or just going back into that, these are family oriented organizations, and community organizations. So it's always good to see organization and community really standing behind that and really help pushing and advocating for those. And what I mean by advocating is saying, they keeping track of this, saying, hey, we need to feed our community, and we going out there doing it, and which cause others to kind of, jump on board and kind of see what's going on. But in the midst of doing so, we always talking about, paying it forward, and they putting those boots on the ground, they putting they helped, and they helped at risk. They got families and things of that nature too. So I always say, like, pay it forward. They have a donation button on their website. Like I said, it's a nonprofit. So they're not doing it for profit. So they take donations, they take sponsorship. Like for this program in particular, you can become a sponsor. I know during this time, government, everybody's advocating for you. Stay at home, stay out the way. So you probably don't want to put yourself in that position to be on the ground and really, in the midst of it, but you can help from afar. $5, $3, even $1 goes a long way. It goes a long way, especially for a nonprofit, man. So I just want to say thank you to all those, the nurses, store clerks, just anybody that's out there, during this whole COVID-19 epidemic, basically just helping serve the community and helping serve other individuals, so we don't be out here stressing and looking all crazy all the time. We appreciate y'all. And yeah, man, that's why we did this podcast, man. So shout out to all those helping hands, and do your part, man. Play it forward, man. Let's help support these community organizations that we see that's out here doing their things. And one way that we can do that, man, is by sharing like podcast episodes like this, man. That's help bringing light to what they have going on and the resources that they have to offer. Let's help be the voice of the community, man, because we are the voice. Man, it's your boy Bazz. Y'all tuned in to another episode of Ian's podcast. And y'all already know what y'all can do. Ain't no support like free support. So go ahead, like, share, subscribe. And as we just said, we are the voice of the culture. So go ahead, chime in. Let me hear what y'all have going on. If y'all have any community resources that we should highlight or talk about, man, mention them. Send us a voice message or a comment. We will share it, probably mention it in the next episode. Who knows? Probably even invite you. It's your boy Bash. Y'all tuned in to Ian's podcast. And